What's going on, SBA family? It's your man Stock Brother, and I'm back with another one. In this video, we're going to be covering a stock that I talked about last month, which has rocketed to the top in recent weeks. That stock is Incannex Healthcare, ticker symbol IXHL. At the time of this recording, the stock was trading at 61 cents. I'm going to play a recent interview I had with my good friend, the chart goat himself, Stocks with Josh. He's going to do a technical breakdown of the company and discuss why we believe you should consider putting this stock on your watch list. Family, before you do anything else, let's get 1,000 likes on this video. Please smash that like button. I would really appreciate it. Now, before we get into the video, I want to give a big shout out to our Discord winners. Shout out to Discord member CKZ Money, who had a $2,900 win on ticker symbol IXHL. Shout out to Discord member Ignacio, who had a $2,200 win on ticker symbol IXHL. Shout out to Discord member Nightingle07, who had a $41,000 win on ticker symbol IXHL. Shout out to Discord member Rebrino, who had a $1,300 win on ticker symbol IXHL. Shout out to Discord member Shanash74, who had an $11,500 win on ticker symbol IXHL. And lastly, shout out to myself, Stock Brother. I had a $52,000 win on ticker symbol IXHL. Let's give the fam a round of applause. So without further ado, let's take care of some business, then get right into it.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
What's going on, SBA family? Shout out to the paper chasers, the money makers, and the cash crew. Welcome to my channel where we review hot stocks and are always looking for those hidden gems. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on my next hot new video, and smash that like button. Be sure to check out the postings of my winning stock plays in the YouTube post section. The link is in the description below. Join the SBA family as a channel member for only $2.99 and stand out from the crowd with your unique loyalty badge. You'll also receive priority responses to all of your questions, as well as the ability to participate in member-only live streams and live group chats. Join the Discord by subscribing to the Patreon for real-time alerts of all my hot stock picks. By joining the family, you will be amongst motivated, like-minded individuals making money in the stock market.
Cash money.
Let's get that paper.
Now, my guest doesn't show his face, and so we're just going to have my face on the screen with the chart, but I want to go ahead and bring on somebody who's never been on my show before. This is the, I got a couple, let me break this down and get this lined up real quick. This guy, I call him the penny broker. I call him the micro cap marauder. I call him the dime flipper, the ticker bandit, Mr. Sub Dollar, AKA Stock Brotha. Let's pull up the chart that he was able to clear today, a $52,000 win, and we got to just celebrate it. It's why I've done this pop-up live. I was going to talk about NVIDIA today, which does deserve some time and attention. I'm going to possibly wrap up this show after we talk to him for a few minutes on where I think NVIDIA could go over the course of the next couple months. But we had to acknowledge this big play. Let's talk to Mr. Stock Brother. Okay, so the play is IXHL. Mr. Stock Brother, tell me a little bit about this. When did you get in, and tell me what motivated you to get into this play. Let's just hear the breakdown. How you and what exactly did you clear?
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show, Josh. Man, I really appreciate it. I got into the play about last month. Late last month, I got into the play. And then I alerted the Discord, your Discord people, that I did get into it. And by trade, I am a registered nurse, and that's my passion. But trading stocks is my second passion. Okay, and Incannex Healthcare, the ticker symbol is IXHL. It's basically a biotech stock, and I'm pretty big on biotechs. I love trading biotechs, and primarily because of catalysts. Okay, that stock pretty much has a catalyst this month. We should be hearing from the company. They're going to be releasing some data, and they'll be releasing the data anytime now. And this company, they're developing a drug to treat obstructive sleep disorder, sleep apnea. Now there's no drugs for it right now, and the only way to treat it is via a CPAP mask, which is very uncomfortable. It's bulky, and most people just don't wear it. But this is a $20 billion market, I believe. And if this drug does well, I mean, they're going to pretty much corner the market. Okay. So this is going to be, it's a possibility to be a really big thing.
Yeah, well, let me just comment on that. I have a lot of friends who, I've known a lot of people that have had to go on a sleep apnea machine and they hated it. It's not easy. You put yourself in a contraption and you have to learn to breathe differently. And so I could imagine if a solution was found that it would be extremely, extremely profitable. So tell me, when did you actually get into it? What price did you get into and how much did you buy?
I got into the stock about the 20 cents range, like 21 cents, 20 cents. And initially I was buying little by little. Well, when I say little by little, I was like buying 50,000 shares at a time. And then I was able to accumulate about 350,000, and today was a big day.
Why were you going in so deep on this particular play?
Again, like I said, by trade, what I do, I understand medicine. I understand how it affects people. It affects a lot of people. And I did my due diligence. I always do my due diligence on these plays. And I saw that the company actually did a phase 2 trial in Australia a couple of years ago. And the results were fantastic. So now they're doing a second phase 2 on a much larger scale, on a global scale. So I looked at that last trial and I'm like, wow, these are awesome results. I mean, if they can, replicate what they did a couple of years ago in Australia, I mean, this is going to be big.
Listen, $52,000 in a single day is no small win. I've got disciplines which actually would have prevented me from taking such a large position in a penny stock like this based on my game plan, my daily game plan. But I really think it's a cool story. And one of the reasons why, Stock Brother, that I've positioned you in my Discord as a crown trader is that you don't do the, sort of the Hail Mary type stuff and the unrealistic expectations and telling everybody that's just going to pump forever, the when Lambo now, type thing. You give very conservative take profits for people. We're going to get in, at the right price, as long as it's got a catalyst or a news story. And then I know that a lot of times you're advising people to take profit with a 10% pump. Now, this looks like it was well over 100% pump for you. What motivated you to take profits? What motivated you to hold through the move?
Yeah, like you said, I tell people take profit at 10%. And the reason I tell people that is because penny stocks are very volatile. I mean, you can lose your money like that. Okay, they're very volatile, and I found it that it's safer when you take profits early. Okay, so 10% is safe for the community. For me, I'm a little bit more risky. I'm gonna hold on to it a little bit longer because I did my due diligence on that stock, and I think that they will do well when that data drops. Okay.
How do you avoid being a bag holder in penny stocks? Because most people that I speak to get into something that's under $1 or $2, and they get caught, they get trapped, and then they end up holding it or they keep buying the dip. How do you avoid that with your investments?
It's just about discipline. Not being greedy. And from experience, I can tell you. I mean, in the past, yes, that was my problem. I would make a whole lot of money holding one of these penny stocks and just keep holding on to it, and then all of a sudden lose everything. So I had to develop a discipline, and that discipline was 10% take profit, and that's what I did to build my account up. I would sell at 10% and just keep doing it over and over again. And as I accumulated more and more money, now I was able to take more risks. I felt more comfortable taking more risks because a lot of the money was house money or whatever it was. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's awesome. My disciplines is to control position size, and really the more blue chip, large cap stocks I'm willing to put in, 50, 100, 150, 250, $1,000. I'm willing to put big money into large cap, and I've never been willing to put big money into these small caps. But I have to admit that I'm just wowed. I love your presence in the Stocks with Josh Discord, because there are people that might only have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500 bucks. And they want to take high risk, but they want to do it with a little bit of guidance. They want help picking, because there's just a massive world of penny stocks to pick from. And a lot of them are just dying slow deaths and eventually get delisted. So they want some help. And I love the fact that you can guide people in that. And I've noticed that you've picked some bangers. This one went on an absolute heater, and it had to be acknowledged. But let me take a quick moment. I looked at the chart, and I just want to comment that it does appear to me like I'm jokingly going to say, I think you sold too soon, my good friend.
Josh, let me stop you. I actually got back in with house money.
Okay. I like it. So you put some money back in to be your runners, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So it seems like this stock really respects the 20 EMA. You can just see that this is where the move has failed in the past. Very, very consistently, it's come up and tagged this 20 EMA. I'm looking at the weekly time frame. So that's I jump around between the different time frames. So I find the moving average and the time frame where I can see a consistent pattern where you get some structure that you're respecting. So it gives you a sense of what might happen. For me, that looks like this thing had an oversold moment. It came down to this 5-cent level. You had this massive towering volume node that overshadows all other previous buying and selling days. Sorry, guys. And then it consolidated after that big move. It wicked back, it consolidated. And the very second it broke the 26 cent zone, that was the breakout moment. And the clear and obvious target for this bad boy is a minimum move 52. So I'm going to track this one with you. It's worth people keeping it on the radar. We had to acknowledge that moment of a huge move like that for you personally, $52,000. What I love about Stock Brother is he is a working professional. He has still working, still trading time, right, for money. And so he can't just be in the market all day long. It's, at this point, he's balancing the two. And I'm curious, Stock Brother, you and I have chatted on a personal level many times. And I always encourage you to go full time into what you're doing. When do you take that step? How much money do you have to make before you're like, hey, wait a minute, I think I could do this all day, every day?
My wife is a big obstacle. Yeah. But I love what I do, Josh. I love what I do. Nursing is a passion of mine, and I love helping people. And so I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. Well, I love that. I wanted to acknowledge Eli Lilly is also targeting this area with a drug treatment for sleep apnea. I was listening to CNBC today, putting fresh eyes onto Eli Lilly, which is going to be I think it's going to continue to be a winner. And I love the fact that you're actually in healthcare. And this is such a beautiful story. You're in healthcare, right? And you're serving people in healthcare, but you're actually also making money in investing and trading in healthcare. I think that's absolutely cool. It lines up with something that my good friend Stock Up with Larry Jones has always said. It's like, if you love a product or you love something that you do, go and put some money in that area, become an expert in that area. And that seems to be exactly what you've done, Mr. Stock Brother.
Yes, and shout out to Larry Jones. If I may, Larry, he helped me a lot. I remember having 500 subscribers. I have a YouTube channel. I have 500 subscribers, and Larry would shout me out. This is before I met you, Josh. And Larry would shout me out. And Larry, he's really good with that. He helps out the little YouTubers. He would always do that, help us out, and he helped grow my subscribership, my membership. And then and then I ended up meeting you, and that's all she wrote. I want to shout out his page, guys. You can find him on YouTube as Stock Brotha. And he makes videos. I wish he would make more videos, but I've noticed now a lot of small pages take years and years to grow. He must be doing something right. And the guy doesn't even show his face, okay? He must be doing something right, because he has skyrocketed up to, what are you at, 66,000 subscribers? Yeah, I'm at 66 right now.
Listen,
yeah.
Let me tell you guys, that's not easy. In my personal knowledge of YouTube, you can spend 2 years getting to 1,000 subscribers, and this man has gotten 66,000. So it means he's doing something right, and people are paying attention. So yes, I think this is actually still a valid play. IXHL, I think it looks like it's got room to a minimum of 52 cents. But if it were to break above and consolidate above 52 cents, then the target becomes 90 cents to $1, which is just a psychological level that this could easily return to. Even $2.30 is possible. Now, I haven't spent a ton of time on this chart, just a little bit after shared with me the game plan for today and what he had accomplished. And so I wanted to give you guys my input on this chart. Well done, sir. I'm very proud of what you bring to the Stocks with Josh Discord. If you guys don't know what that is, that's my pro trading community. You can find me. I've got men like Stock Brotha in here, as well as folks doing crypto, as well as long-term investing and long-term swing trading and daily alerts and my daily trade setups. You can find it all there in the Stocks with Josh Discord. I'll leave a link in the top pinned comment. Thank you, sir, for joining me today. I appreciate you being in here, and I'm going to go over a few more stocks with these guys, but I appreciate you joining me.
Thank you, Josh. Thanks for having me, and thank you for the support. I really appreciate it, and you helped me a lot. And I don't know how to repay you, Josh.
Well, I don't view it that way. You're a blessing to me. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure, and I'm super excited about this financial windfall for you today, and I know that there's going to be more of it for you and for everybody that's following you. Thank you, brother.
All right, take care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's all that I have for today, family. Follow me on Instagram and comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and help your man out by smashing that like button. It helps my channel out with the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you all in the Stock Brotha Discord. So until next time, let's get that paper.